patients' needs. Their team is committed to helping individuals and families live their healthiest lives. For more information or to schedule an appointment, you can call 509-935-6004. New Health, bringing healthcare into communities and communities into healthcare since 1978. And by Fired Up Pizza. Fired Up Pizza, located at 206 East Main Avenue in downtown Chewelah, offers craft beverages and brick oven fired pizza, including a variety of sandwiches, salads, pasta, and homemade soups. Featuring weekly events such as bingo, karaoke, and live music. Fired Up Pizza also has space for your private event and offers both in-house and off-site catering services. Open daily at 11:30 a.m. for lunch and dinner. For more information, visit their Facebook page or contact Fired Up Pizza at 509-936-9121. Fired Up Pizza is a proud supporter of public radio in Stevens County.
Your KCHW morning show made possible by a donation from God-Fearing Brothers Auto Center. God-Fearing Brothers specializes in auto services, including repair, maintenance, and detailing. They also stock a full selection of tires, make glass repairs, offer towing, and have an auto sales lot on the corner of Highway 395 and Main Street at the light. For more information, you can visit the Auto Service Center at 806 East Main in Chewelah. Find them online at godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Del Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Good morning. It's your KCHW morning show. It is Friday, February 6th. The year is 2026. We are here with myself, Chuck Ritchie. We have my ever lovely co-host, Miss Paula Randall.
What year is it, Chuck?
And Mr. Craig
sure?
McQuain. You know,
not ever lovely today?
You are. I said my ever lovely co-hosts, plural.
That was
plural.
plural.
Oh,
I
okay.
included you. You're both
Yes.
under the umbrella of lovely.
Okay.
Ever lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so I can.
So
Turning red over here.
Good morning. Are you red?
I am.
Did I make you feel
I think
bad or
it's just
good?
from being windburnt yesterday because it was kind of windy.
Were you up on the mountain?
No. I've been working door to door.
Oh yeah.
I've been trying to sell KCHW subscriptions.
Getting some of that
Oh, there
fog
you go.
shine on you.
So
Man.
if you're out there and you just really want to, spend some money on a good cause,
There you go. There
here
you go.
we are.
There you go.
That's too funny.
I'm a little red this morning myself. I got a new shower head last night, and man, I'll tell you, she's aggressive.
Oh,
So you're
she's
Yeah,
aggressive.
you're
Okay.
Cross.
I feel like I feel like I got a deep tissue massage from a large Russian man. Yeah, it's
With the branches, they smacked you with the
Yeah.
branches.
Yeah.
Over against your
I
face,
know.
you got like scratches.
I put it in late last night. Didn't have a chance to test it, so I woke up first thing this morning, got in the shower, and I was like, whoa, very intense. So
You're like, hello,
Yeah.
hello.
I'm feeling
I'm awake.
I'm feeling very exfoliated
You got
this
that
morning.
great Chewelah water pressure.
Right? Holy cow. 90 psi coming at you. All right. So let's take a look at what we got going on the weather. I know we've got some events
Right?
happening this weekend.
We
that
do.
are
Let's see what
outside,
it's going to
so-
look like. All right. Well, today As Chuck said, February 6th, 2026, we're going to have a high of 45 degrees. Looks like we're going to have mostly cloudy skies today with intermittent drizzle this morning. And then this evening, we have a low of 34 with low clouds and fog. About 24% chance of rain tonight. Looks like it's going to be a mix of rain and snow. So we'll see. Tomorrow, Saturday 7th, we have a high of 40 degrees and a low of 39 with rain. 76% chance of rain on Saturday. No. Looks like rain showers in the morning will evolve into a more steady rain in the afternoon. In the evening. Yep. 39 degrees is our low, cloudy with light rain early. So I know on my phone it said that it would start at about 12 and it would go until about 4. So hopefully
Can I share the white lining? I mean the silver lining?
Sure.
Yeah.
That could be snow up at the ski hill.
I know.
It could be.
They really need.
They do.
It very likely could be.
Mm-hmm.
And that forecast, I've been watching it all week. About a week ago, it was supposed to be like in the mid-40s and sunny.
Yeah.
And now it's been progressively getting rainier and drizzlier, and maybe it'll go the other way by tomorrow, and maybe that'll calm down. You never know what's going to happen with the weather.
Right, looking up on the mountain, it does say for Saturday that chance of rain/snow, and then rain/snow, and then rain/snow, and then more rain/snow, and then snow likely, and then chance snow. That makes a lot of sense.
So make sure to put an extra layer of waterproofing on your gear before you go up to the mountain.
Yeah.
And expect snow and maybe a little sprinkle here.
Maybe a little mix.
And we're gonna get into the festival tomorrow, but just throw on a rain jacket or something for tomorrow. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Well, a lot of the stuff is inside. A lot of vendors are inside. Of course, we have the beer garden and the tents, and the musicians are going to be in the beer garden.
Yep.
So it'll be good. Going back to the weather, though, let me continue. Let's see here, because I will go and squirrel, and then we'll never know what's happening for the rest of the week. So Sunday...
I'm trying to make squirrel noises, but I can't think of how to make them.
I don't know how to make squirrel noises. Sunday the 8th, high of 42 degrees, low of 35 with evening showers. Monday the 9th, we have a high of 42, a low of 33 with morning rain and possibly snow showers. Tuesday the 10th, we have a high of 43, a low of 24, partially cloudy skies, and the rain goes down to 13%. It's been staying up at the 40% chance of rain, but on Tuesday the 10th, it goes down to 13%. Wednesday the 11th, we have a high of 42, a low of 31 with mostly sunny skies. And then looking forward at the week ahead, it looks like we are going to stay with our highs in the low 40s, and the lows are going down into the 20s. As we go forward another week, so 2 weeks from today, looks like we have more possibilities of rain/snow.
Snow.
Let's get
But
that snowpack up.
But that's gonna be good for the mountain.
That's good. We need that snow for sure.
We need a strong finish, and I'm really hoping we get one of those the last half of February where we get just 2 feet of snow. Let's let it dump. We need that
2
snow.
feet. We need lots of snow.
We need that snow coverage.
We do.
We need to get that snow they get in Florida.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh!
I
read that in
that
North
snow
Carolina,
they've been getting in Jamaica this year.
Right, they got 15 inches of snow overnight
In Florida?
in North Carolina.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
in
absolutely
Florida,
unheard of.
iguanas are falling out of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
The invasive iguanas.
I saw that. Are they an
terrible.
invasive species?
Well, I think so. I don't think they're native from Florida.
I know Florida now has a pretty healthy boa constrictor population, and that is mostly from people letting their pets go or pets escaping.
Yeah, in the Everglades, that is a problem.
And there's a crazy story from back when they filmed Tarzan.
Mm-hmm.
There are pockets of Florida that have monkey populations.
What?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. Well, there's one where the area they filmed Tarzan, they've pretty much stayed localized to that area back in the 50s. Yeah, that was the 50s, right? And then there's another area from another film that I don't remember what it was, where they brought in monkeys. And then when the film crew was over, they just left the monkeys in the woods. And there's a couple different populations of monkeys in Florida.
I'm looking that up because I
It's
think
a true
you're full of
story.
it.
Well,
True story.
I've heard Miami is a hot spot for monkeys.
Yeah, it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so is Clarksville. But on the last train to Clarksville. Yeah. Sorry.
So some birthdays today that we might want to recognize. We got Babe Ruth.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Bob Marley.
Ooh.
Ronald Reagan. Yeah, and Natalie Cole.
Nice.
And then Eva Braun as well. And then another thing is 1959, the
Wait,
first
Eva Braun
microchip
wasn't that
was patented.
Eva
So
Braun?
that's when AI started.
Oh, wow. When did AI start?
In 1959, the first microchip was patented.
Oh.
So the birth so it's the birth date of AI. No, I'm just teasing.
AI's great-great-granddaddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So to go about the monkeys in Florida, there are spider monkeys in their home in historic Monkey Island in Homosassa, Florida. After renovations to the River Island habitat were completed in early 2024, they were removed for the upgrades, and now they are back in their habitat.
Oh.
So there is
Spider monkey's a real thing.
Monkey Island, yes. Last of 21 escaped monkeys has been successfully returned. Late last year, November 7th, the monkeys did escape.
Wow.
All right,
So-
and then we have to go to this, okay? Because it's raining monkeys in Florida. I know.
It's raining monkeys. So here it is. I found a little more information about the unless you're going to get there, the Tarzan story.
Oh, okay, go for
Okay,
it.
I had heard about the Tarzan story. Apparently, I heard wrong. It's false. There are a population of rhesus, macaque monkeys, thriving in Florida Springs State Park, and they're widely thought to have been descendants of monkeys released during the filming of Tarzan in the 30s. But apparently,
In 1938, a tour boat operator, Colonel Toohey, released 6 rhesus macaque monkeys,
yeah,
later converted to Silver Springs Park. His motive was to create a park closely resembling the Tarzan story. Therefore, he procured the monkeys from New York City, because of course New York City has monkeys.
oh yeah,
But what
Lots of monkeys.
But what he didn't know was that this particular species of monkeys are excellent swimmers, so they escaped the premises within minutes of releasing them. Thus, to replace them, 6 more monkeys were brought. They too escaped like the previous batch. I guess he just did not learn. By early 1980s, these monkeys had already spread across what is now the 5,000-acre Silver Springs Park. As they began to grow in numbers, the Floridian government ordered the removal of 1,000 of these monkeys from the place between 1984 and 2012.
wow.
Wow.
You know, one of my dreams since I was a small child was to have a monkey as a pet. But I think as I get older, I've realized it's probably not the greatest idea.
Probably not the greatest
Yeah.
idea.
Although I've seen some people that have monkeys for pets that do excellent with them. And good, like aid monkeys, like people that have disabilities and stuff. There's a lot of monkeys that can actually do great stuff for them. So, but I wouldn't want to do it. They have to change their diapers. I'm done. My kids are 19. I don't want to change their diapers.
Do you know how monkeys listen to music?
How do monkeys
On their
listen to
AirPods.
music?
Oh, wow.
On that note, speaking of birthdays, Chuck.
Did you hear about the guy that loved calendars so much he stole one? He got 12 months.
Oh.
Sorry, that one was in my head.
Why are monkeys so good at baseball?
Why is that?
Why
They're
are
good
they?
at swinging.
Oh.
Swing away, monkey. Actually, before we get to birthdays, let's take a look at what's happening up at 49 degrees north, which, of course, is the sponsor of our news and mountain condition report. It looks like if we go up to the mountain, we have 14 inches at the base of the mountain, 25 at the summit. No new snow in the last 48 hours. Hopefully, that'll change maybe tonight. Hopefully, tomorrow as well. We got some more coming up, I know, in the future. It is currently 40 degrees at the base of the mountain, 39 degrees at the summit, with some light winds, good visibility, no precipitation. Those skies up there are clear. The surface conditions say there's some, oh my gosh, plug your ears, soft spring snow is what they're calling it.
Oh, no.
A little early for that. It says soft spring snow, morning firm. I'm not sure. It's probably firm in the morning. Some of the trails are groomed. They do say, once again, that coverage is good, but those low snow conditions do still exist. So, of course, ski and ride with care. And Paula?
Yes?
Stay off the trails.
Stay off the trails.
Stay off the trails.
Wait,
I was hoping you'd say it with me.
Stay on the trails.
Stay on the trails. I did that yesterday, too.
Right? You want to stay on the trails. You
Stay-
do not want to go off the trails.
Stay
You want to stay
on the trails. Do not go off the trails.
Correct. Do not go off the
Yeah,
trails.
don't
Do not
listen-
go
Okay,
in the
trains, do
trees.
not go off the rails.
Oh, my
Right?
gosh, right?
Another one.
Another one. And that one
Wait,
was major.
Before we get into that, the 72 trails are open. 11 have been groomed. For more information about mountain conditions or events happening at 49 degrees north, you can visit ski49n.com. Yes, the train derailed. Oh, my goodness. That one
Huge.
looked horrible.
Yeah, and it's like one of the chemical cars is kind of in the riverbed there. And it's not liquid, it's solid. The guy on Facebook said he looked up the number that was there, and it gives you a listing of what that contains, Says it should not be in water. So hopefully they have that car pulled and out of that riverbed.
Hopefully it's not a train car full of magnesium.
Right?
In the water. You know what magnesium does in the water?
It boils, right?
It explodes violently.
Right.
That is
I think
magnesium,
we would have
right?
noticed. That had happened. It didn't say what the chemical was. It just said that this is a chemical that should not be with water.
Wow.
Right? I took a picture of it off the Facebook page, so I should open my pictures and see what it says.
Wow. Yeah. I mean,
so really quick while she's doing that, good morning, Ted. Good morning, Daniel. Daniel says it's raining iguanas. Oh, Daniel's been busy in the comment section.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
He has been in. Never mind. You can read the comments. I'm not going to talk about that on the air.
He says that the railroad car says 3077 on it. So the Google on that is, this indicates that the material inside is hazardous to the environment, particularly aquatic ecosystems, and is regulated under hazard class 9. So it's a solid chemical of some type that's in those gray cars with the white tight lids on them. Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
It's a good thing that's supposed to be bad for the water.
Where exactly was that derailment? I know it's between Blue Creek and Chewelah. Is that right?
Yeah. All I know is that it was over near Blue Creek. I haven't gone up that way, but
you can see it on 395. It's over past not Addie. What's the other A town up there?
Arden.
It's by Arden. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's further up.
Yeah, it's further up.
Thinking that's really close to where Carrie lives. I was like,
well, not good.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of growing talk and a lot of growing demand, and myself, I'm one of them for a passenger train coming through this area. So it's a good thing they're rebuilding all the track.
I was just gonna say. I mean, it's
yeah, I saw the construction train coming this way. So
yeah,
bringing it up.
Wow.
So hopefully they go and they fix all the line. We can't have that many derailments right behind each other.
Daniel corrected me. It's not magnesium. It's sodium. Sodium reacts aggressively with water, explosively. There we go.
Oh,
Thank you, Daniel.
All right. Thank you, Daniel.
I wasn't sure if it was magnesium.
Thank you, resident. What is it? Alchemy.
Right. Alchemist.
Major. Yeah, alchemist.
Our wizard.
Our wizard.
Yay.
Daniel's a wizard. That's all there is to it. All right. So today, for our Chewelah Valley Lions Club calendar, we have Walt Carpenter, Jonathan Thornburg, and Jack Rutherford with birthdays. So happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, everybody. Ready?
Ready?
Happy birthday. Happy day. Happy birthday. Yay.
Yay. And of course, Sharon's at home singing along with us.
I know, right? She's even doing the jazz hands.
Right.
And now she's laughing, shaking her head at us, going, no, I'm not singing, you guys. I love it. All right. So for schools, shout out to Bus 13. It's Friday. So they have berry sheet pan pancakes. What?
Look at that. Beautiful. You can read it.
You can read it. That is true.
Earlier in the week, I don't think they had quite gotten their upgrades yet because it wasn't quite readable. I mean, it wasn't really having information, but it looks like they finished it.
They have finished it.
It's great now.
Mm-hmm. So for breakfast today, you can have berry sheet pan pancakes, super bakery bread. You can have cold cereal. You can have apple juice or a fresh fruit variety. And, of course, milk varieties are offered daily. And then for lunch, you can have, it's pizza day. You can have a raw veggie bar, which I'm assuming is a salad bar. It's not like a raw veggie bar, right?
That would be cool if it was.
A raw veggie bar. Like they just compressed carrots and broccoli and asparagus and spinach and everything kids hate, like squish them into a bar.
Like that movie Snowpiercer.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Here's your... That's crazy I totally see. This is where movie people totally got that reference.
Right.
Or you can have a salad cup. If you don't want your vegetables squished into a bar, you can also have a salad cup.
I think it's more like a salad bar.
I give these people such a hard time. This is awesome. Okay, they can also have a canned fruit variety or a fresh fruit variety. I just can't. Okay, and then they can have fat-free chocolate milk or non-fat milk. That's it. They can't have any other milk. It's got to be fat-free chocolate milk or non-fat milk. And they can have ranch dressing.
Ooh.
These guys do such a good job.
Do they have chocolate ranch and just regular ranch?
I know, right?
And non-fat.
Just
Everything's
saying.
better. Everything's better with ranch, though. Well, maybe not your chocolate milk. That would be kind of gross.
I'm so bad.
Yeah, you are. That's okay. We love you anyway.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead and head over to our community calendar.
Yes, we're just going to hit the highlights.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Chamber of Commerce meeting is happening right now over at Mistaqua. If you can get over there in the next 15 minutes, you can catch the tail end of the meeting. Today is also winter pickleball in Chewelah. You can go and play pickleball in Chewelah 4 days a week now. Today is from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 over at the old middle school at 106 Lincoln in Chewelah. It's the old Jenkins Middle School.
And that's free to the public, but you do have to be 18 to be in the middle school.
Yeah.
It's not middle school anymore.
We're going to talk about Winterfest a lot, but just to go ahead and see if there's some other stuff going on, we have the Chill with the Chamber is coming up next week on Wednesday, the 11th. If you want to go hang out with the Chamber and you're not able to make these early morning meetings, go to Fired Up Pizza from 12 until 1 on Wednesday, the 11th, and hang out with the Chamber.
And, those meetings have been very, very great. They've been very productive. A lot of great conversations happening. So,
fun.
So they're definitely worth it. And it's not formal. It's just people sitting around brainstorming, coming up with ideas, local businesses, local, group leaders, just coming together and talking about ideas, talking about what's working, what's not working, and throwing out ideas and having good conversations.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like our morning show.
Right?
I know, right? And then also a highlight over at the theater, there is Come In on the Chorus, a singer-song series at the Chewelah Center for the Arts, and that is Friday the 13th, dun, 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 from 7 to 8 p.m. I couldn't resist.
I know. I choose to predate the notion that the Friday the 13th is bad luck when there was once upon a time in human history when that was considered good luck.
Right?
So I'm going back to that.
Okay. But then I can't do my dun, dun, dun sound
You can
effect
still do
anymore.
that. You can do that anytime.
Okay. 'cause
Wait,
it's
I'll
a
tell
good
another
sound
joke,
effect.
and then you can do it.
So you can do that on demand.
Right? But anyway, so that show, Singer Series, is on the 13th, starts at 7 p.m., cost is $20, and that is at, again, the Chewelah Center for the Arts. You can sing along with the chorus.
That
The
one
other
actually sounds like
highlight-
a lot of fun. I
Oh
want to
my
go to
gosh,
that one.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Time to volunteer to get your way in there. The other thing that's happening that is really, really cool, we have just making sure I don't miss anything big before we go into Winterfest. We have the Light in the Darkness happening on the 21st. Light in the Darkness is an artistic exploration of renewal and reflection, and that is going on at Rusty Putter up at the golf course, and that will start at 4 and go until 7. 2 musicians will be gracing our with their musical sound wonderful things. I can't speak today.
We're going to have 2 amazing musicians
Two
there.
amazing musicians. It's
Yep.
Gretchen Jones on the harp for the first hour and a half, and then the wonderful Matthew Tippich will be there. And also, what? Right? Exactly.
I was just adding sound effects.
I watched this video. I'm going to squirrel here. I watched a video the other day of Matthew Tippich with an orchestra behind him doing a
Ooh.
cover of Walk the Line. And it was incredible. I can't believe that video hasn't gone viral yet.
I bet that's really
it was,
cool.
It was as good as anything, you go along.
And if
see
you
all
want to
these
find
amazing-
it, look it up on the Northern Light Spotlight.
There you go.
Little
Oh,
We're
there
about
you
to talk
go.
about.
shameless plug.
Yep.
No, absolutely. The other thing I wanted to talk about before we go into Winterfest tomorrow and Northern Light Spotlight is the art show. The community art show will be going on over at Mistaqua on the 21st and 22nd of February. And that, I don't have the times on that because it's not on the calendar. I just know it's on the 21st and 22nd over at Mistaqua.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and that's always a good one.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, and I just want to point out, too, that this will be happening tomorrow. We're going to have flyers out with the QR code for sign-ups for Cheweah's Got Talent. I've got the online form ready. We're going to get that shared, and the sign-ups will begin. It's your time to start putting together your acts. I know I've already talked to a couple people that
And it's
already
not
have been working on their
just
act.
people that live in Chewelah.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's pretty much open to have you. Is there any guideline there?
There really isn't. It's much like America's Got Talent. It's called Cheweah's Got Talent because the show happens in Chewelah.
Gotcha.
But
Very cool.
we will accept people from all around the region.
So amateurs, pros, all across the board.
Oh yeah, and if you want to fly in from China and come and compete, I'm not going to say no to that.
Okay, international people
I
are
have to say, our
welcome. They just have
German
to be legal.
listeners-
There you go.
Yeah, German listeners come and fly in, and we'll happily have you
Yeah.
compete. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, you betcha.
It is a lot of fun when it's somebody, from, at least around the eastern half of Washington State.
I broke Craig. Oh, it's awesome.
You bet.
Well, our winner last year was from Northport. So.
Oh, very cool.
So, yeah.
That's all the
Yeah.
way from Northport. I know. Woo.
Right?
That is a trek.
It is, especially
We
in the
are
wintertime.
goofy today.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Every day.
Winterfest.
Dun,
Winterfest
dun,
happening tomorrow. Do we want to cover Winterfest now, or do we want to cover that during the Northern Light Spotlight?
Well, we're going to be talking about it during the Northern Light Spotlight, but go ahead and mention it. I mean, who knows? The people that are listening now might not be listening then. So.
Well, let's kick it all off. Yeah, if you want to turn your radio off after we're done talking.
Well, no, they want to stay around because my mom and dad are coming in. They're a
Yes.
big
Right.
reason why I'm
Sorry,
here.
Doug, yes.
I did not announce that
They
at the
are
beginning of the
actually
show.
a huge reason
Very
why you're
huge
here.
reason,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The
They
McQuains
did
are gonna
things
be
that I
joining
can't
us.
really talk about.
Oh, my brain.
I don't really want to hurt you guys.
I've heard the stories.
Yeah. And yes, if you're wondering, I was an accident, okay?
You're never
I was
an
talking. I was
accident,
talking with
Craig.
someone yesterday. They're like, "Oh yeah, I grew up around this area. And one of the old timers. And I remember back in the '70s going to parties with Doug and Sally. And anyway,
You're going to have to answer for that
Yeah,
one.
so in 1979, it was probably after a really good party, anyway.
Did
Yeah,
I-
anyway.
Yeah, I'll let you guys jump to conclusions there.
You're
right?
young. In 1979 is your birthday?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know, and I'm already gray.
He's a baby.
I'm older than Craig.
Right?
It's
Isn't
just
that weird?
it's just because you're so mature and professional and established. And
There's been times where I've been asked if I was Corey's dad.
wow.
Okay.
I wouldn't go that far.
Radio listeners, he is not Corey's dad.
Well,
Just
Corey,
should
I'm
clarify
only
that
2
right
weeks
now.
older than she is.
your wife looks very, very young for her age.
She does look
Yes.
very
She
young.
really does.
All right.
Alright, so
Shout out to
Winterfest.
Corey and your awesomeness. Corey is awesome. And Craig, you are very handsome.
And she's very youthful, and I'm very well-aged.
Dignified. Craig's
Dignified.
It's all
dignified.
it's a ski. It's the mountain. It's the mountain that's on you.
It's
Oh my
just
God.
frost. It's not really white. or
Right,
gray.
right.
It's just because it's cold out in the morning when I drive down here without a windshield.
If
Without
I
a
could
windshield.
grow
Oh
a
my
full
God.
head of hair and a full beard, I bet you there'd be a lot of gray in it.
We are so silly. Well, okay, Winterfest.
So,
So-
we have a great day planned.
Yes, I'm so
Well, let's
excited.
talk about
man.
the stuff other than the music, maybe.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
talk about the music in the second half.
Yeah, so there's going to be there's going to be a chili cook-off, and that's
Mm-hmm.
going to the announcers are going to be those are going to be announced, the winners at 4:15, and I think there's going to be taking submissions up until the day of. So
I think so, and that starts at 2.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Is it a well-ventilated area?
I hope so.
Okay.
Senior Center.
It's going to
yeah.
be inside the senior center.
Oh,
so
okay. Well,
leave the doors open.
it already
probably not.
smells like an old. No, I'm just kidding.
Rinse your beans, everybody. Rinse the
Somebody been eating
beans.
chili in here?
Somebody ordered chili.
There are going to be 50 vendors. 50. That's a lot
is
of vendors.
awesome.
There's going to be bingo in the
Uh-huh.
Aaron Huff Memorial Center, a pottery throwing exhibition where you
Mm-hmm.
can actually get your hands dirty and throw some pottery and learn a few techniques.
Now, is there a prize for the one who can throw it the furthest?
I was just going to
Right,
say,
right.
we're not actually throwing the pottery. We're like on the wheel pottery.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Exactly.
they didn't allow me in that class.
There's
I
the
know, right?
there's the beer garden.
Yeah.
But the reindeer games are happening over
yes,
at Bradley's
the reindeer
Taekwondo.
get-togethers
Which,
are happening at Bradley's. Yeah.
if you've never done that, it's a lot of fun. I recommend you don't run out onto the mat and start doing somersaults and go Rambo on them
Yeah, that would be bad.
unless you're the Grinch. I think that's
Right, unless you're the Grinch.
that's
Because
the only time
otherwise
that's
they will
acceptable.
pin you down. They will take care of you.
Right?
No. But yeah, reindeer games are awesome. $5 for a cup, and you get the little Nerf pellets. You can try to get the reindeer.
Where
I
else
know.
can you do that? Right here.
I
in
know, and the
Schuylkill.
most dramatic death gets a prize. So that's a lot of fun. We have the paint and sip going on twice
Yes.
during Winterfest. Once at 1:30 to 2:30, another time at 4:30 to 5:30, and so that's super exciting. That's over at Fired Up
Mm-hmm.
Pizza. I saw yesterday online that there is going to be some tasting, some wine tasting going on at Fired Up
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple different vintners there, wineries.
Is that how you say it?
I think the vintner is the person that makes the wine, and the
Okay.
winery is
Oh,
the
okay.
company that. Yeah. Anyway.
I'll close my monkey news and look up what you call people who make wine.
So yeah, it's going to be an amazing day. Unfortunately, the Rail Gem. Obviously, if you haven't looked outside, There's no snow,
There's no snow.
There's not enough snow to do the rail jam. Normally that
But
snow
gratefully,
gets
we're going to do some kayaking down the creek.
right. Especially if we get enough rain, we'll just do it right down the street.
Right down Main Street.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was about to say something else, and now I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I've been really good
Yeah.
at distracting you guys.
Thank you. A snowboard is going to be raffled off.
Yes, and
we-
it's beautiful.
We used to have it here in the studio, and it got removed to be displayed over at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yep, Chuck kept playing with it.
I kept, but it is a gorgeous snowboard, ripe for customization.
What size?
It's a big one. I don't know. It's a snowboard size snowboard.
154, 160, 162.
You're talking to somebody who
170. That's a real big one.
Yeah, you're talking
Probably,
to
it's
somebody
probably
who
in
has
the
a traumatic
155
experience
area.
from
I
my
would
one-time
guess if they were
snowboarding.
giving one away, it'd probably be in the 155.
Right,
maybe
and
60.
they had it listed somewhere. I'm trying to find it.
And I did look it up when it was here, and it's about an $800 snowboard.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I get a ticket?
You can get tickets at the, I think it's the Beer Garden, the Chamber of Commerce booth. We'll find out. There'll be some volunteers throughout the day walking around selling those. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one, and I believe that's donated by 49 Degrees North Mountain Resort as part of their contribution.
Are you going to be doing any live feeds while it's going on?
You know, I might just flip my phone on and do a couple. We're not going to be live broadcasting the whole day, but we might just do a couple of click on the old phone there and do a little impromptu talking. So yeah,
A little something, yeah.
right. We got to do something.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna be a fantastic day. We've got a great music lineup that we're gonna talk about in a minute. Don't be afraid of the rain. It's probably just gonna be a little drizzle anyway. So
We're used to it. I mean, we
Yeah.
live in Washington.
I mean, if you were out yesterday in that fog, you're getting wet anyway, right?
On a side note, like, have you guys had any weird experiences with the fog? I read something that you posted about coming up on the casino, and you didn't realize that you were that far down the road.
Oh yeah,
We were talking about that, yeah.
we passed little ways past Loon Lake, just kind of driving along. We hit this really the kind of fog that makes you slow down to like 25, 30 miles an hour.
Real thick, yeah.
Yeah, and we're just with my kids in the car, just kind of like wow, talking about the fog, and and all of a sudden we look over, boom, there's a casino. We had no idea we went down the hill. We had no idea. We're like, okay, I guess we're home now. Yeah, it was bizarre.
Yeah, with me, I was going up to Mount Spokane last weekend because I played on Sunday, and I turned up Mount Spokane Day Road, and I forgot there's kind of like a jog in the road. You have to take a right and then go around a roundabout and go up the actual road. Anyway, without even thinking about it, because it was foggy, I just went straight up into Green Bluff. And then I remember, like, it's foggy, and I'm looking around. I'm like, God, this looks a lot like Green Bluff. And I even said it out loud to Corey. And then I kept driving, and then pretty soon I'm on, like, rutted out dirt roads.
Going, where am I?
And I just keep on going uphill, and I'm like, yeah, it's up here just a little further. I'm like, and then I'm starting to have the doubt. And then all of a sudden my cell service goes out, and I'm like, I think we took a wrong turn.
Right?
Wow.
So then when I got cell service again, I called him, and I still got up there with a half an hour to get ready, but it was, I was real close. And then another time on my way home, I completely missed the turnoff because it was so foggy. And there's two places I could have turned, and I missed both of them.
Oh yeah.
So I had to do a U-turn and go back.
I did. We were coming home from Spokane late last night, and the roundabout in Loon Lake, they put those signs for that roundabout coming way, way in advance of that roundabout, and I couldn't see, more than 20, 30 feet in front of me. So I'm coming up to the signs that say there's a roundabout ahead, and I started slowing down to like 20, 15 miles an hour, and then
everybody starts going around.
I'm driving, and people behind me were getting mad, and I'm like, "What?" And then I realized, oh, well, there's still like another half mile to the roundabout. I just go by the signs.
So we have a person on the radio wants to correct me that the train derailment was in Blue Creek. So I'm not from the area. I'm still learning everything. We were driving down 395 from Kettle Falls yesterday, and so we could see the train derailment. It was right off the highway to where I know, like, it's just past Arden. So
Yeah.
that was what that is. So if that's Blue Creek, thank you for correcting me, Tina. I appreciate that. I will learn the region, I promise.
And Daniel will be the bear. I'm just going to leave that statement alone right there.
'Cause for the reindeer games. So he's a bear that likes to go out there, and he's very dramatic. So he can't be the bear all day because he's going to be doing the bingo calling with us as well.
We all know Daniel's a big huggy teddy bear
He
anyway.
is a big huggy teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So where are we with our actual news? Okay. So other fun stuff happening at Winterfest. Of course, it's just going to be an awesome day with wonderful music. There's going to be amazing opportunities for vending. Our sponsors are going to be there. It's going to be awesome.
You know what I want to hear about?
What?
I want to hear the Northern Light Spotlight.
I do too.
Spotlight, Northern Light Spotlight.
Spotlight, Northern Light Spotlight.
That's right.
I hear it's in the air.
You need a jingle.
You know what's great about the Northern Light Spotlight? We've actually exceeded 300 members.
That is cool.
Yeah, without really inviting anybody. So that's all listeners out there finding the group on Facebook and following it. And then contributing to it.
And you know what you can do is you can go on there, you can follow it, and you can invite all your friends.
You can,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's a good way for you to, plug or for us to be able to find out more events, because that's really what we want to do on Fridays is really try to get a nice spotlight on all the different things happening in our area. So,
and you know what I do like about it? Most of those 300 people are musicians or venues or places that can work with each other, and it doesn't seem like a lot of people in a Facebook group. But the people that are in there, it's really become a useful tool.
Yeah, it's past guests.
Yeah.
Guests. It's people that want to get on the show. It's people that are out promoting and doing musical things. So, my mom and dad, Doug and Sally McQuain, will be here shortly. I'm sure my dad is probably holding up my mom a little bit as usual.
Come on,
but
Doug.
they're playing up at 49 degrees north today. The dinosaurs are up in the bar on starting at 11 a.m. and their band Dinosaurs, who's been hosting the Sunday jams at Fired Up Pizza, which are postponed right at the moment until they find out with the change of ownership and everything. Once that goes through, then we'll get going on that again next week, which is February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. We have the amazing Nate Ostrander joining us on a Zoom call.
Oh, nice.
Yep, and so he wants us to check out an article about himself, Ramble, in Rock and Roll Globe magazine, and listen now. So his new song, the song Ramble, is his newest release, and he wants you guys to go check that out. And it looks like he was, this is dated, so he played at the Moose Lodge last week. But anyway, we can talk to him next week and find out what else is happening in his world. So,
and he's a guy I've really enjoyed getting to know, and his music career has really kind of taken off.
He's been at it for a while.
Yeah.
And I mean, now he's working with Donnie Emerson, who he's been working with for, I think, a year or two now.
Of Dreamin' Wild fame.
Exactly.
Like actual fame, we're talking here.
Mm-hmm.
Getting choked by my hoodie. Oh.
So tomorrow night, this is after Summerfest. It starts at 7:30, or doors are at 7, but this is at the Big Dipper. We've got Enemy Mine. I can't read the other name. Let's see, Sons of the Sultans and Jacob Van No Music. Doors open at 7, shows at 7:30. Big Dipper Spokane. It's all ages. If you want tickets, you can get them at www.thebigdipperspokane.com.
It's a
Dirt
cool
Road
poster.
Doug is here.
I love the band name Enemy Mine.
I should have told him to wait in the outside. Yeah, we'll go to break and we'll get you guys on here.
Do we just take a seat?
Yeah, once we're done doing this, yeah.
He's not taking no for an answer.
He
He's
can't
sitting
hear
down
me
now.
anyway.
We could just have a conversation about Doug in the room with him.
And then this Sunday at noon, which is Super Bowl Sunday, right? This weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yes, go Seahawks.
We're going to be airing our At Lunch podcast from Facebook and YouTube, and that's got our guest Denver Rhiannon, who we've had on the.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I had her on the
She's
show a few
incredible.
times.
Is it going to be during the Super Bowl or before the Super Bowl?
Before.
Okay.
What time
good.
does Super Bowl start? Probably like
3:30.
Yeah, so at noon. So it'll be
perfect.
It'll be over before that. Yeah, I didn't want to compete with the ads either.
Right. I wouldn't want to do that.
That'd be hard.
And then so we'll talk more about what's happening on Saturday when we get to Doug and Sally here. When we actually start their interview.
Yeah.
Is it weird to say Doug and Sally? Not mom and
really,
dad, or
because they're like famous. So it's
Right.
They are famous.
I got
Like
famous
Doug and
parents.
I will have to
true.
say, speaking of the Super Bowl, we didn't mention it in the calendar. We are actually going to be having a Super Bowl watching party right here in KCHW in the theater. It's going to be a potluck, bring a dish.
I'm super excited.
This will be an alcohol-free event, so please leave the alcohol at home. Do what you want afterwards. But we're bring a dish, bring something to share, bring something for yourself. We don't care.
Right.
Just come on. We're going to have big screen and lots of noise.
I was trying to have the Sunday Jam here, but he wants to do a Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl.
I know,
Super Bowl
right?
always competes with music.
Well, maybe when the Seahawks aren't playing.
Right?
That was just a little dig there, I guess.
I know.
Okay, so vendor sign-up is open for Yet Kenham celebration in Colville, Washington. And so that happens over the summer. And that used to be called something different, didn't it, before? But anyway,
Before it was Yep Kenham?
Yep.
Yeah. But that's the name of the park. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So if you're a vendor out there and you wanted to get involved in the Yet Kenham Festival that's going to be happening over the summer, go look that up. And you can find a link on the Northern Light Spotlight. So another one of our amazing artists is going to be performing at Brothers Bar. Isaac Tenasket will be playing after Winterfest. It's going to be February 7th. So that evening, if you just need some more music, he's going to be kicking it off at 8 p.m. And Nathan Chartre and Andrew Matherly are going to be opening for him.
That is a great lineup. I mean, I saw that the other day, and I was like, whoa.
That's going to be cool.
And also a special performance by Resurrection 420 Band.
Cool. I don't know who they are, but I like the name.
It's going to be a very hip show.
Oh, yeah.
And it's tickets are $20 each, and I have a feeling that one's probably going to sell out, so you better get a hold of Jeff Burris and get your tickets now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And Nathan's been a guest on the show before as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful singer.
We've had Andrew and Nathan both on the show.
Yeah, we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Nathan's actually from Chewelah. So.
He is. Mm-hmm. He is, and his career is just going gangbusters too. He's opened up for major bands and
the comedy show that comes through Spokane. He's been an opening act for that. I do want to make a little plug for Two Stones and One Bird. We're going to be playing at the Crossroads Event Center for the Fourth Friday event, and that's put together by Colville Together, Crossroads in Colville, and also the Vincent Fund.
Yes.
There will be, we love the Vincent Fund. And definitely go down. Fired Up Brewing is going to be offering some food and beverages for purchase. We're going to have a great time down there, and that's from 6 to 9 p.m. with Two Stones, One Bird for the fourth Friday at the Crossroads.
Very cool.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
So, there is also Sabrina Tippich wants to let everybody know that if you're looking to book Matthew, here's a phone number you can call. Local musician available for hire, 509-850-1966. Get a hold of Sabrina. Book that man. He's very talented, and if you want to get an example of his music, go ahead and go on the Northern Light Spotlight and find that performance that Chuck was talking about earlier, where he's playing in front of an orchestra.
Oh, yeah, and just absolutely nailing it. Yeah.
Right?
Doing some Johnny Cash.
How fun.
Unlike, this is probably one of the best Johnny Cash covers I've ever heard.
I keep telling Daniel he needs to hire him for my birthday, but, I'm just saying, babe.
Right?
So Robert Lee posted on the Northern Light Spotlight, says, during the month of February, we will be giving a 16% discount off of your service call. That's a savings of $30 to $50 right off the top. Call 509-944-0621 and book our band to get your spot on the schedule for all your RV service and repairs.
Wow.
He's a mobile mechanic, if you didn't know.
I think my RV needs more help than he can give.
Right?
I've got fans, dehydrators, everything running in there to keep the roof from continuing to turn black.
Pictures and receipts of our memories. That's why we picked up every single one of these. On Friday, our crew found hundreds of families' photographs from the 1980s and 90s on a US 97 Blewett Pass.
That. Yeah.
But they were able to find someone from the pictures on Facebook and connected with her. We learned that the owner's storage unit had been broken into and that the photos had been dumped during the getaway. While the owners now got something in my throat. While the owners now live out of the state and will be reunited with her dear memories soon. Our crews took care of them and picked each photo up and laid them out to dry.
Wow.
Hey, as the state's transportation agency, we're all about keeping people connected, and sometimes that means like this. So I shared it on the Northern Light Spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read about
That's
that. That was cool.
Washington State Department of Transportation.
It's unfortunate that their stuff got stolen, but it's great that people are trying to get their photos back to them.
Right.
I can remember when I was first day in college when I was in Bellingham, my car got broken into, and they took like my guitar and my clothes and like a bunch of well, maybe not my clothes, but they took all my important information that I needed to get all my student loan stuff. So I had to find all that, but my CDs, and I was so upset about my CDs, and I went and looked around. and I actually found the box with my CDs in it. They ditched it. And the only CD that was missing was Eminem.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I had my CD stolen once, and I had the master copies of a 3-day music festival that we had thrown that hadn't been copied. They were the originals, and we lost everything from that weekend. And a good dear friend of mine who used to be in the band The Sportin' Woodies, who were an amazing sort of jam band, blues band, who Eddie Lee, the lead singer, passed away shortly, a few years after that show. And lost the master he had an amazing performance.
Oh, wow.
And lost all the masters to all of it. Really, really upsetting.
Yeah, it sucks. So
Leave people's stuff alone, everybody.
Right?
I shared on here, and it's kind of, I guess it's just like interesting since it is the birthday of the computer or of the microchip. Steve Shenham said that this video was removed from YouTube for violating their terms of service, whatever that means. So I put it on Rumble. So there's a link on the Northern Light Spotlight for Steve Shenham's song "Microchip." And hey, it's the birthday of the microchip. So
there you go.
Yeah, there you go. And that we wouldn't have AI without the microchip,
right? Or pretty much anything else we do.
And
today.
I'm sure it's a satire,
right?
You know, our friend Steve Shenham likes to write satire. So.
So do you want to tell us a little about Mr. Will Lee posted something on there about something coming up?
I still have more stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know you guys keep interrupting me. I thought this was my chance to shine. It's a spotlight. It's supposed to shine.
Spotlight.
Right.
We need the spotlight.
I'll get the duct tape.
I'm turning red again. Look at this, Chuck. I'm getting cross. All right, I used that before.
Sorry.
So Ethan Harrison is going to be one of our guests. I think he's actually in 2 weeks. He's going to be our guest. Oh, you want to talk, Dad?
If I can hear.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Well, yeah, we're going to do your interview after we take a break. So.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's working.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to get him up now anyway.
I can
Nothing Shameful is launching our Kickstarter campaign to get exclusive signed vinyls, gear, hot sauces, and more. And so this is Nothing Shameful, which is Ethan Harrison's band, and he's going to be our guest in 2 weeks. So I just wanted to kind of plug that. And if you want to learn more about the stuff that they're putting together, he actually is the curator of Dynamite Enterprises, and he creates like T-shirts and stickers and band stuff. So
nice.
Just thought it was pretty cool. They got hot sauces with Nothing Shameful on it.
I love that.
That's a hot item. Okay.
I prefer my hot sauce to be shameful.
Dutch.
So will Lee put something on there, Chuck? I'm not seeing it, so I don't know what you're...
It's a top thing on there. It looks like he just posted it.
Oh, okay. I start from the bottom, work my way up.
Oh, okay. Well, you can keep on working up then.
Mm-hmm. This is comedy. This is morning comedy. That's why we do this. We got to have a little bit of like angst. If we're getting along all the time, it's just like blah.
You know that today is National Wear Red Day?
Oh.
Well, that's why my face is turning red.
Right?
Look, you're wearing red. You
I'm
do
wearing
that.
red. Yes.
All right, we're moving through. And then I did post there's a cool little about Ace Hardware. It looks like a nationally syndicated thing that they put together. It's really cool. So I'd go check that out about their getting through the fire, and then just about it being a unique hardware store. Good old downtown USA. You know.
Well, what does it say? It says something about they are officially the coolest hardware store in America.
There you go.
And
I love that.
And I'm not. That's not a qualitative thing. That's factual. That's what the video says. So
I love it. I'm going to share it with my family.
It's true.
It is true.
You know, there are a lot of folks, myself included, that I've heard stories of. You know, they're looking for places to settle down, looking around Eastern Washington. You know, Colville, Northport, Deer Park, that type of stuff. And there have been a lot of people that hardware store has been a factor in their decision to move here.
It was when we bought our house. When we were looking
for us
around
too.
the town, and we went into Setty's, and we're like, oh my gosh, this place is awesome. And we were like so charmed by the fact that it was the local hardware store.
Yeah. All right, what does he got for us, Craig?
All right, we got Elks Dominion View grand opening at St. Patrick's Day dinner is scheduled for Saturday, March 14th at the Dominion Meadows Golf Club and the Elks Lodge, number 1753, Colville, Washington, open to the public.
Very cool.
Rockabilly Space Force is going to be playing February 20th from 7 to 10 p.m. at Chan's Red Dragon.
Yeah.
That's in Spokane.
Oh, I got my Rockabilly Space Force badge here, but I forgot I have it taped to the back of the monitor here. I can't put it on camera.
Move it.
Yeah, I just saw the thing that Will post, and then it disappeared.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it just disappears like that.
Rockabilly Space Force. Love these guys.
Rockabilly Space Force. They're a great band.
They are.
Huh.
They're almost as good as Two Stones, One Bird.
Natasha Force says, big what? She's laughing. She says it used to be called Rendezvous.
Yeah.
Thank you, Natasha.
Yep, Canham.
Yeah, see, it pops up and then it goes
So,
away.
Do you want some help?
There it goes.
Do you want some help with Will's post? Did you get it?
Yep, 2 weeks until the dude releases. All right, sorry, Will.
It came up and then it's there for a second
We got
and then it
zucked
disappears.
live on KCHW 1027. Facebook is denying us the right to announce our release of our single, The Dude. Two Stones, One Bird is releasing our first single.
Yay.
And I think it's on the 24th, I think is when it's scheduled to. I should know that off the top of my head, but I appreciate you posting that, Will. I appreciate it, but I can seriously say, and Paula will vouch for me, that it disappears. It shows up and then disappears.
Wow. I'm looking at it right here. It says, 2 weeks until The Dude will be available on streaming platforms. They say to pre-save it now, and the link is in the comments.
Nice. Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. It looks like you guys got a swanky video with it, and I love that. I love that.
Yeah, with help from KS Brooks, and then also our friend Chad Wirt, who is the AI music guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been on our podcast a couple times, so he's helping with the AI video there that you see.
Yeah.
And so we're working on getting that all together. But yeah, it's going to be live on all streaming platforms,
and which
is a big deal. Actually,
if you don't know the song "The Dude," that's one of my. I mean, I'm not even joking. That's actually one of my favorite songs. I love that song. So it's a fantastic song. Who wrote that?
That's a Will Lee original. There.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Great song, you guys.
How you doing there, Pops?
Waking up.
All right, so I think we're good to go on break, and we'll come back with my parents, Doug and Sally McQuain.
Whoopee.
A big part of Dinosaurs that are going to be playing up at 49 Degrees North today from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Go check them out at the Boomtown Bar.
Absolutely.
Woo-hoo.
All right, we're going to take a minute. We're going to, about 6 or 7 minutes actually, we're going to listen to some news. We're going to thank our sponsors. You're listening to KCHW 102.7, Northern Lights Public Radio. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Cool. Stick around.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:19.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, Friday, February 6, 2026. I'm Farah Siddiqui. Parts of the Northeast are bracing for the coldest air of the season, with snow and dangerously low wind chills expected through the weekend before a gradual warm-up next week. And the White House has launched Trump RX, a new prescription drug website aimed at steering consumers to discounted cash pay medications, though experts say savings may be limited for people with insurance. Recent Arctic blasts are adding pressure for North Dakotans trying to keep up with the heating bills. State officials are now testing a new approach to help families stay enrolled in a key assistance program. Mike Moen has more.
In 2025, the Department of Health and Human Services switched to year-round applications for the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, or LIHEAP, which covers a portion of monthly heating bills for eligible utility customers. LIHEAP Administrator Joshua Haugen says before, there were specific application periods for each heating season. When too many people signed up at once, it created unintended consequences.
That was an extra burden on processing those applications in a very short window of time, so that could cause some delays in getting benefits to households that were in need.
Haugen adds that enrolled households will now have their eligibility checked each year, but there's less paperwork.
Child care workers want wages and benefits that reflect the value of their work. In New Mexico, a new universal child care system could help make that possible. Roz Brown has more in this A Better Life Lab at New America, New Mexico News Connection collaboration.
Last year, New Mexico became the first state to offer free child care for all residents, removing income requirements and family copays. The new initiative also is having secondary benefits for providers through higher subsidies. Crystal Romero and her husband own and manage the Early Learning Academy in Albuquerque.
Having them do that and not just say that early childhood is important, but provide the resources to sustain it long term is critical. When we do that, we could actually pay our teachers a really good living wage.
Original reporting by Rebecca Gale with Better Life Lab at New America and the 74. A new national ranking highlights which states are leading in preparing workers for the future, and North Carolina tops the list.
The state is number one in Site Selection's 2026 Workforce Development Rankings. Adam Bruns, the magazine's editor-in-chief, says that's because of a variety of positives the state offers to job seekers and employers alike.
It's a blend of community colleges, university system, as well as public schools, and how that kind of connects really well with just the real momentum that the state has in terms of economic development, project attraction, as well as expansions from existing companies.
Bruns says state programs are helping promote the workforce, like NC Edge customized training, Propel NC, and NC College Connect. He says North Carolina offers a suite of community and technical college skills. I'm Eric Tegedoff reporting.
This is Public News Service. For many older Ohioans, choosing Medicare coverage and long-term care services can feel overwhelming, especially in rural communities. A new national report highlights just how difficult navigating aging services has become. A rural Ohioan referred to as Lydia is in her late 70s and enrolled in traditional Medicare. She says comparing coverage options, especially prescription plans, often feels impossible.
It's hard to compare apples to apples on a telephone. I mean, they tell you can go on. Well, I can go on and look at that, but I don't understand all this stuff. The prescriptions, the tiers, I don't get what I should be looking for.
Her experience reflects findings from a new Bipartisan Policy Center report, What Older Americans Want Policymakers to Know, which is based on interviews with older adults across the country about aging, caregiving, and long-term care. Federal workforce cuts and changes to diversity, equity, and inclusion policies may be reshaping the job market in Michigan, with new data showing some workers are being hit harder than others. Crystal Blair reports.
National figures from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show unemployment among Black women rose by nearly 1.5 percentage points over the past year. Black women are more likely than other groups to work in government and public-facing jobs, sectors affected by budget cuts and workforce reductions. Shaquita Hall Jackson is an employment and civil rights attorney.
The government is the number one employer of Black people, including Black women. It's controlled by this administration, and they come in and wiping out positions with buyouts, forced early retirements, and ultimately firing, especially leadership roles. This is where we land.
In Michigan, people of color make up about 23% of state and local government workers, and Black residents about 15% of the population. Supporters of the administration and Project 2025 say shrinking the federal workforce and scaling back DEI programs reduces cost and increases efficiency.
As New York City's historic nurses' strike approaches its second month, progress has been made, but key issues remain unresolved.
Union nurses announced a tentative deal on artificial intelligence protections yesterday following an agreement on health care a week earlier. The 15,000 striking nurses now turn their attention to unresolved complaints involving safe staffing levels and workplace violence protections. Sheila Dominguez is a registered nurse at Mount Sinai Morningside Hospital, but has been on the picket line since the strike began.
As nurses, we have to protect ourselves. Sometimes we get hit, kicked. Some nurses are having bruises or physically injured because of what's happening.
A 2024 National Nurses United report finds 80% of nurses experience workplace violence, but only 20 to 60% of incidents are actually accounted for. Dominguez adds, because it might take a hospital security team a bit more time to reach certain floors, they're left to fend for themselves before any help arrives. I'm Edwin J. Vieira.
This is Farah Siddiqui for Public News Service, member and listener supported, heard on interesting radio stations, your favorite podcast platform, and you can find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
Northern Lights Public Radio is 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Deer Park, Colville.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. We are still here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, both of my ever loveliest co-hosts, Miss Paula Randall and Mr. Craig McQuain, and our very, very special guests in here, the McQuains. We have Doug and Sally joining us. Good morning, you two. Oh, Sally, you got to get really close to that microphone.
Right up to it.
I almost forgot to tell you that one. You don't talk into the the front of it.
The side of it.
Yeah, you talk that one. You talk into the side of it.
Like that?
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Right.
Like that.
There you go.
All right.
We were busy taking pictures and hugging and telling stories. We forgot to give her the
Getting all
rundown on the
nostalgic.
microphone in here.
I'm
Getting
not
nostalgic.
experienced like all these others.
So good morning, guys. How are you doing today?
Morning. It's morning.
Is it? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's a little early for you.
You guys
doing
get all your
just
gear, or
fine.
do you need to go
We
up to
got
the house?
No, we get
No.
to not
Got
get
all
to
the
the
gear.
We're going to go right up to the Boomtown Bar as soon as we're done here.
Right on. They have good beer in there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what,
good
you two,
breakfast
Paula
up
and
there.
Craig, I'm going to have to steal your camera because this camera was just up and working, and just about the time I went to switch over, it stopped working.
No, that's awesome. Take it away.
Fine. Yeah,
that camera.
Yeah, do it. Do what you got to do.
What is? We have these old computers, and they can only handle like 2 cameras, sometimes 3 at a time. So we try
There
to
we go.
try to do what we can here. All right.
CPU
There's
loading.
their beautiful
Yes,
faces.
okay. We got it.
Outstanding.
Yeah, he's trying to get it to where there's actually an image on the stream, the live stream. Right now, it's just the KCHW marquee.
Yeah, I switched it.
He got it. There it
There it
is. Now we got the. My parents are here. Everybody, look.
Yeah.
I was up
Wow.
at the Fourth Friday at the Colville crossroads, and I kept on yelling out, "That's my mom!" real loud. That's great.
Hi, Mom.
Oh,
Mom,
the crossroads. Wow. That was so much fun.
Yeah, we're super stoked to be in the hunt for those gigs, because I mean the Vincent Fund funds it, and then the Crossroads has the facility, which is just an amazing event center there in the heart of Colville, and then also Colville Together puts it together.
Thanks to the Vincent Fund.
Yeah, we make
The
sure to say
Vincent
that a
Fund
few
makes
times.
it possible.
Craig, were you one of those kids that you'd be on stage and your parents would be in the audience and you'd stop doing what you're doing and wave at them? Or you still do that?
I probably.
He
yeah.
still does
I
it.
still do it. Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, we trained him.
yeah. I was groomed.
Mom, I'm on stage.
But I'm looking forward to Winterfest.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're gonna bring the whole shebang.
The
for
whole circus is what we like to call it.
Yeah.
We're going to be in the big top tent.
Yeah,
that's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
The whole.
Yeah, we got the Lees, the McQuains. It's a dual family band.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't know of many dual family bands out there, but we're definitely one of them.
So what's the full lineup you got going on in the band tomorrow?
Okay, so we've got myself on mandolin and guitar, and then Will Lee on banjo and guitar, and then Rob Lee on lead guitar, my mother over here on lead bass, and then my father, Doug, he's going to be on keys and Iwi.
Yeah, who likes to think he can sing, too.
And then there's this other guy that like plays these skin things and hits them with sticks, and like he has like these cymbals. Silas, my brother. Yeah. And so he's kind of he's kind of a really good drummer, and we're super fortunate to have him playing with us.
He
actually
plays everything. Every style.
Does he? That's awesome.
Your brother is an incredible drummer. I'm still blown away.
He is.
And he does his homework.
Yeah.
Which is very appreciated.
You know, I've had people thank me for teaching him how to play.
Yeah.
I never showed him anything. I bought him
all the way up on there.
A pair of sticks, handed it to him, and I said, best wishes. Good luck.
Yeah.
Take it from here.
Learn how to play
and
this
he
thing.
did. Wow. So he's self-taught.
I was last night we were in Spokane with my daughter, and we were in a secondhand store, and there was a drum set in the secondhand store, and this little kid was playing on the drum sets, and it was really cheap. You know, it was kind of a beginner drum set, and the mom was like, "Oh, I don't know," you know. And this little kid kept playing on it, and she's like, "I don't know where we'd put it, and it's a really good price, and you really wanted one, but I just don't know if we can get it right now." And was looking at that kid playing those drums, and I just kind of looked at her, and I just kind of nodded and smiled and said, "Yeah, do it." And
Hey,
lo and behold, I don't know if it was because of that or if because the kid talked her into it, but I looked over and I saw them at the checkout line with that little kid with that little drum set, big old grin ear to ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It warmed my heart to see, and I was like, okay. And you could see it in the kid's face. He was not going to let that drum set go to waste.
Well, many musicians become musicians because they crave attention.
Yeah.
And so when you give it, and they notice that, then it reinforces what they want to do.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We have a 3-year-old in our community, Hector's son, Soul, who's started playing drums, and he's so excited.
Oh, fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, you need to lean in the mic as far as you
So
can.
much fun
There
to
you go.
watch
There we
him.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to eat that mic.
Of course, they give me the shoddy equipment, so.
That's
All right,
that's
Chuck, what do you
just
think about
part
that?
of my christening here.
Did you give her the shoddy equipment?
Well, here's a secret for you. All of our equipment is shoddy. So there's
We need more donations to
Right?
Northern Lights Public Radio.
right.
Exactly.
Well, Doug's got the only good microphone over there, and that's
Yeah,
just,
it's a good one.
and that's just because that's one of our normal stage mics, and we have Craig's preamp to make it work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we do what we can with what we got. That's what
Hope,
we
hopes,
do here
dreams,
at the-
duct tape,
at
and
the radio
borrowed
And I'm
equipment.
watching the signal LED to make sure I'm loud enough.
Yeah, that's good.
I'd
He
love to
knows.
share why I like playing with old souls and antiques so
Yes,
much is
please.
because I get to play one thing with my family, who we have played together for many years as Spectra and
Chameleon.
well, that was
I can't
you and
remember
I.
all the names of the bands.
but and
many.
also with Will and
Yeah.
Rob are
Will and
just
Rob Lee.
some of the kindest people, and they always make me feel so welcome and a part. And we're a group. We're not just.
Yeah, it's like family.
Oh yeah.
Well, and they complimented you on your lentils.
Oh, yeah,
we
they
had
did
lentils
that.
at a rehearsal. My mom made
They
her
both like
lentils.
to eat.
Yeah, well, Rob especially, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a food guy. He's a foodie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I had some lentils. I had some great lentils the other day at an Ethiopian restaurant. Incredible stuff. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I think that's awesome because that relationship that you built and then being able to play with your family. Sorry, now I'm not on my mic.
Paula's doing it.
Now I'm not on my mic. But that must just be just such a wonderful, warm feeling to be up there and see what you've built over the years and see what you've created and those relationships.
Yeah, and there's a certain comfort and that you fall into. That is, which you do in any musical group. It is like a family.
Oh, definitely.
But when you have already established family, it's a lot of fun.
Well, and I would actually like to point out and thank you guys, the whole McQuain family, not just for the music you play, but for what you've done for other musicians in the area.
Creating that foundation here in the area.
Yeah, building the music foundation, doing what you do here, and then you should be so proud of your son. He's really taken that, and he's done so much for local musicians in not just here, but in the whole region.
Yeah.
Working with other musicians.
I think I'm very aware of that and am very proud.
I'm glad you mentioned that because we were at a festival up in Oroville, and there was a band there, and one of the members of the band was from Texas, the Austin music scene. And he says, over the 20 years that I worked in that scene, it was so competitive that nobody was helping anybody. Musicians were in the same plight. They were struggling for work and competing with each other. But he says, I come up here to northeastern Washington, and musicians actually help each other.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's really true.
I think you can raise each other higher by working together than trying to each be your own island,
And for me, as a musician who didn't always play, when I was younger, I didn't really pick up the bass till I was nearly 30. And I had the opportunity to play with Bud and Lou Rogers up in Kettle Falls. Back,
the Rogers brothers, yeah.
What was it? Was it the 80s, early 80s? Or,
yeah.
It was like 80, 84,
something
4.
like that.
Yeah.
And they were, it was country music, and they were so kind to me. And gave me an opportunity to develop my chops, so to speak.
So you've been playing bass now for 10, 15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, since you were 30.
Yeah.
Paula looked confused for a second, trying to do the math.
I know. I'm not tracking. What do you mean?
We don't do good math in the morning.
Not at all.
No good math.
But Doug and I had a duo for a long time.
That's right. That's right.
And then we played with Borderline for a number of years, and that was a rock band.
And who was in that band? There
Jack George.
Jack George.
And Bongo Bobby Pierpoint.
Robert Pierpoint. Bongo Bobby.
Yeah, I have a memory of Borderline playing at the old grade school here, which is now the City Hall, in that auditorium. And I remember being backstage because I was just the kid, behind. But I was watching Bongo switching the lights with his feet. Because he had something that he had rigged at home, right? Yeah. He rigged it at home, and it was just like a switchboard with regular switches that you had in the house. Yeah. And then he looked over at me, and he's all like, "Hey, can you do this?" And so he had me over there switching them, But he would do it. He would switch it to the blue light when he would be singing the slow song, and then switch it to the red light, when there was something hot going on. And
he was a light show, yeah.
It's all about the multitasking, right?
And then there was Vince Moranto. Vince got a chance to play with him several times.
Who also played in
Fire Creek, right?
Yeah.
Fire Creek with
Fire Creek. He was in that
Michael
group
Pickett.
as well with Robert Pierpoint.
Yeah.
And
a great loss to Chewy.
And actually, it was Mad Daddy. I wish I could remember his full name, but we just knew him as Mad Daddy.
Jim Gilliard.
Oh yeah, that's right, Jim. Okay, thank you for that. And he passed away several years ago. But
he talked Joe into having a jam.
Yeah, and so Joe from Dan and Joe's is where the Drop Tine is now in Valley. And so the Dino Swords had been hosting the jam there for, I can't remember how many years it was.
Well, we started with Forrest.
Actually, it was Mad Daddy started it.
Yep.
And he had this huge B3 organ that he would haul in there. And he had the task of convincing Joe that it would be a viable opportunity for her to do pretty well on a certain night once a week to have a jam session. Now, who would have thunk it that Valley would be a successful jam session location?
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't take long for the word to get out, and people were coming up from Spokane,
Down
even
from
came
Northport.
over from the west side because they heard it was good, and it was good.
That's
Did that for over 12 years, thanks to Joe.
Wow.
And Mad Daddy getting it started. And then he handed it over to us.
Wow.
Which I'm very thankful for.
Yeah, so
well, we also Howard played first for once.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to forget Howard.
Yeah, Howard played with us for a couple months. Fantastic musician.
Yeah, Howard
that he
Schwartz.
is.
What a guy.
Yeah.
He's been, I don't know how many bands he's been playing in around here. Several.
Well, you played with Carrie Fly, I know,
Carrie
for a while.
Fly, another one.
And then, let's see, what is it? Trying to think of the name of his band. Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Howard.
I
He
call
played-
them the Unusual Suspects.
When did they play? Was that Summerfest? Or
Yeah, we had him not too long ago playing for something. I don't
Great
remember what it was.
Great band. I mean, there's so many great, talented musicians.
I got that. I don't know if they did.
What was it?
I'm live feeding on my phone, so. And then I can see the live feed over here, and there's Paula.
There you go.
Yeah, it's cool.
So-
We got a few people in there.
So you're getting on your live feed. You're getting the messy parts of the studio
Yeah.
that we don't
Yeah, this
normally
is
show on
behind the
camera.
scenes, see?
Right,
Behind
it's the
the
real
scenes.
deal.
I keep all the mess over here where you can't see it and behind the cameras, and then
Right.
I guess I don't really keep it.
I'm
the
just,
rest of it clean
I'm
either.
filming this so we can get some better equipment because we can show them how shoddy the equipment is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's an angle.
I have been
Right?
putting together a request list of equipment for about the last 3 or 4 months, and it's one of those you get into it and you get into okay, what does the station need, and you start. It's a rabbit hole, and I have about 5 spreadsheets. Each spreadsheet is completely full of different options, different links, prices, contacting companies, trying to get direct manufacturer pricing. Just man, I spend about an hour a day every day for the last 3 months just working on this list and answering emails with manufacturers, and it's been a lot to go through. So.
That
Thank you
sounds
for
like a
pointing
lot.
out how bad our equipment
Yeah.
is. 'Cause we need better stuff.
Thank goodness our broadcasting software is free. I think it's still free.
It is, yes.
And that's a
big shout out
wonderful
to our
thing.
radio.
Don't say that.
Is a
No, I'm
company.
just kidding.
Excuse me. We won't mention the name of the software. Okay.
That's actually one of the things when I first came here. I'm like, well, we got to change that software. And as I do the research and
It
look
works.
into it, I'm like,
Don't mess with it. Yeah.
it's actually one of the better ones out there, and it's actually a free software. So
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
big shout out to Zara Radio. You do have to go in the settings and change the language to English because it's not the natural language of the software.
Oh, how funny.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, actually, it's a company out of Mexico, actually. And they actually did a pretty good job with the software, and
Cool.
it's pretty functional. So,
All right.
And someone I just thought of that we played with for a long time and many times is Dave Bergman.
Oh, Dave Bergman, of
Absolutely.
course.
Yeah, the Bergmans, yep.
Well, before David was even.
Well, I have memories of the Bergman's place out there too, a 4th of July, where you guys were obviously playing music at, and there was somebody out in one of those rubberized canoes out in the middle of the pond, and everybody was shooting bottle rockets at him.
Oh my gosh.
They were all just, youngins then, right?
was that Dave Jr.?
No, Dave Jr.
this
was
Dave
just an
Sr..
apple
Oh,
in the
wow.
eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty funny.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's a memory that's just burnt in. And then being a kid and trying to, why is everybody going to that thing? What's that big aluminum thing there? And they're filling up their cups. And I wonder what that tastes like. And being a kid, Budweiser is a very what is that? It's like the flavor of Budweiser is very nostalgic to me.
Oh yeah.
It's like I know that flavor.
Oh yeah. I can remember at family. I thought they were over there kissing. They're talking. I remember going to family reunions and stuff as a kid, and going around and stealing drinks from my uncles, and yeah. I'd give my aunts and uncles shoulder rubs, and they would reward me with a shot of peach schnapps or something.
Oh my goodness.
When we had the coffee house running, we would have musicians come and jam there, and that was before we were at Dan and Joe's mostly.
Yeah.
People
Has to
like
start somewhere.
Anthony Holmes,
Anthony
an incredible
Holmes.
bass player.
Another one.
That we've lost, yeah.
Yep.
And the Bergman.
We sure
Well,
miss
and
him.
actually, so I heard about Just Plain Darren first from my parents because he actually played at the coffee shop. And my parents were like, you really got to look into this guy. He's really talented. And
Boy, I'll say so. And he's still at it. Still going strong. He sends me his calendar every month, so I know where he's playing, and mostly around Spokane. But he actually he's a member of a church, and that church sends him off to places like Russia.
Oh yeah,
he does that kind of work as well.
And again, I always have to point out, really super nice guy. I mean, really just likable guy.
Yeah.
Steve Shannon was our first internet friend.
Yeah, back in the days of dial-up.
A musician.
Do you remember dial-up?
I do.
Okay.
Sometimes my brain still goes into dial-up.
And, it took forever to get an email, and we met him online and became fast friends with him. He used to play down at the Folk Life Festival.
He still does.
He still does. He's a well-known Spokane singer-songwriter, and wow, thank God for the internet.
Oh, yeah.
It's really done a lot for the music business and changed it completely. I
can remember the days of, clicking on a website and you'd go make yourself a sandwich and, take a break, maybe go watch an episode of Three's Company and then come back and your page was almost loaded.
Right.
So Doug, I want to talk about some of your history here. So you are one of the oldest DJs. Not age-wise, but you've been around the station since the very beginning.
Yeah. Actually, it was Dr. Jazz that influenced me to begin with. Or I should go back. Actually, it was Frank Delaney, who was on public radio in Spokane.
Yeah.
And he had a show called, it was called Backwater Blues. It was a blues show. And this guy was a real inspiration to me. He was actually a blues scholar. He would actually go down to the Deep South and get some of these guys that had been forgotten for years and get them recorded and be able to play it on his show. So he was marvelous that way. And he also passed away several years ago. And he was such an inspiration to me that when the chance to become a DJ here on this station came up, I asked him, well, is there anybody doing blues? And they said, no.
There is now.
And then, that was 2012, right? Well, it was Dr. Jazz that was already on it. He was already doing it before we even had this set up here. It was just, kind of a bedroom operation. But he was good.
In the back of the carpet store.
And he influenced me to, I talk too much. That's why they put me on this radio. But anyway, so Dr. Jazz suggested that I do it. And I talked to Scott about it. Scott Allen was here, and he said, you want to do it? And I said, well, okay, what's involved? He says, well, there's a little training that you need to go through. You need to know what not to say. And other things, the protocol.
He's still working on that one.
Well, he also warned me, and no call to action. You can do your own, shameless promo for this and that event that might be happening, but try to keep the money out of it. Don't talk about pricing and certain things that you really can't do on a nonprofit radio station like this one.
Oh yeah. What am I doing? So I don't know if you've I was telling you there's a adjustment knob. That microphone's about to fall out again. Yeah, right there. You got to unscrew that and let it drop in, and then screw it back in tight.
Gotcha.
So, little technical difficulties here. So yeah, I don't know. I know. I think everybody knows Tom's been off the air for a while. He's been having some health issues, and I don't know if you guys caught the morning show. We had Tom on with us yesterday.
I was watching that.
Tuesday, Tom is going to be back on the air live.
Oh,
he
wonderful.
Is in remission. He's officially cancer-free. And he is doing better. He
is
looks,
he? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
He looks incredible. His energy level's up. He's Tom again, man. He's
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Tom is Dr. Jazz.
Yeah, he's
right?
Dr. Jazz again. He's full on. He's energetic. He's enthusiastic. He's looking good. So I'm really, really excited to welcome him back to his show on Tuesday.
That's wonderful. We want to give a shout out to your Friday night.
Old Man Mark.
Old Man Mark.
Oh, yeah. Mark Roser, another new DJ, relatively new. He's been on about a year now, I think.
2 years. He had his 2-year anniversary not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Oh,
God, time flies, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's a great guy.
For a speedy recovery and take care of yourself, buddy.
Yeah. He will not be here tonight. He says he'll probably be back next week, just recovering from a little minor procedure. But you roll your eyes.
Well, I wouldn't consider it minor. It's pretty major.
He's recovering from a minor procedure resulting from a major procedure.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Follow up.
Okay.
We just want him healthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blowing that
he's
hard.
definitely the most improved jammer that we have.
Yeah.
I mean,
he gets the award for the most improved musician that comes into the jam sessions because he started with not really knowing quite what to do. He could play a little harmonica, but as time went on, it just kept improving and improving. Now he's the best.
Well, one of my favorite things to do is come in here Friday nights and get some work done around the station, and that's when I tinker. And when Mark's in here, and I'll be out there working on stuff, and man, he'll have the music cranked in here, and he's in here with his harmonica playing along to the music with the microphone off, and and I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Well, he claims that coming into that jam session scenario, and of course becoming a DJ here, has helped his mental state.
Oh yeah,
he was going through a period of depression, and he told me that since he came in and started jamming, he started feeling better, and now he has a reason to live.
Outstanding.
That's great, huh?
He's a very dynamic
testimonial
personality
right
for
there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Music heals.
It does.
And, speaking of coming in and seeing Mark jamming on the harmonica, there have been multiple times I've come in to grab something, or often I don't think you know how often I come in. You have no idea I'm in here. Sometimes I even come in the same room with you, and you have no idea I'm here.
And shock me.
And I'll leave. Sometimes I do if I don't want to scare you.
Like, jam him in the
it's
ribs.
because I got my head's in the headphones. I'm deep into the music.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so absorbed that I don't even notice what's going on around me.
And I'm not trying to embarrass you here because I love it. I think it's fantastic. I have come in here before, and your arms are going, and you're dancing, and you're just flailing away. You've got the chair moved out of the way, and you're just having your own little one-man dance party in here with yourself. And I love that. It's a lot of fun.
I said every Wednesday when I do my show, I get 2 hours of a listening experience. Now, I like to have a chance to review what I'm going to play before I play it, so I don't put something on that's kind of silly or not appropriate,
right?
So that I kind of know it. But honestly, I'm seat of your pants. I don't have a plan. I might be thinking about it on my way down to the studio. What am I going to start with? And I just take it from there, and one thing follows to the next. And while I'm listening to what I'm playing, I try to think, what's the next song? What should I play next that follows this? And it seems to work out pretty well.
Which is an art that is kind of getting lost with the playlist now, because you can create playlists, and the playlist could be basically your show. And I mean, the actual calling them out as they come up, that's a skill for a DJ. Not all DJs are up to that task. So.
It is,
I commend you, Dad, for doing that. Cause
it's spontaneous. Yeah,
and there's an art to it. I've heard DJs before. They're like, and the next 3 songs are going to be this, this, and this, and they'll come back on, and you've heard this, this, and this, and here's the next 3 songs, this, this, and this, and it's,
that's kind of old.
Yeah. And I love, I hear you telling a lot of the stories and the history of the music. Dr. Jazz, he really loves getting into the stories behind the music. It really makes it engaging. So really appreciate what you do.
Yeah, the story behind the music, absolutely.
Well, and I don't want to cut things short by any means, but I do have to run. I have a meeting that I have to make on Friday at 10 in Spokane. So that's why I had to jump out of the Zoom call last week. But what I wanted to make sure that the audience and the listeners know is that tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is Saturday.
Tomorrow is Saturday the 7th. Yep.
Winterfest.
Winterfest is happening. We have live music starting at noon in the tent, and we have Marvin O'Hearn and the Veteran Pride Band opening up for an hour and a half, and then there'll be a little intermission there. Bradley's Taekwondo will do a demonstration in that. We're going to have DJ Evergreen filling up the time with some music.
He's so cool.
With his great beats. And then Old Souls and Antiques with the McQuains and the Lees are going to be playing from 2:15 to 4:15. Then we'll have another little intermission, and then Peach Fuzz and the Power Chill. We're going to be closing out the night. So we have a full group of great entertainment for you.
If you're watching online, I've got a little animation here for Peach Fuzz and the Power Chill. There you go.
There they are. Well,
so really quick, I know you got to go, Craig, but we've been discussing something. Your dad is on from 6 to 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. I'm sorry, 8 to 10 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Yep.
And there's a 6 to 8 slot that we've been playing some old recycled shows for a while now. Are you ready to talk about that?
Yeah, so Chuck and I have been kicking around the idea of me jumping into a primetime DJ spot, and I think it would be a great opportunity for me to open up for my dad from 6 to 8 on Wednesday nights here on KCHW. So
what are you gonna play?
You heard it here first. I'm going to do Spotlight Local Music.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So it'll be like
We're gonna
Zach
have a-
Pass and
all the ones that I've been working with, and then more. We've got a bunch of great talent in the area, and I think
we
it's
do.
time that we just broadcast it to the world. So
Absolutely.
right.
that's
And
what I'll
Will
be
has
doing.
dropped the three singles that Will has dropped, and
Yep.
your new song coming out, and
Yeah.
And Roberts just put out his album. Did he get you guys a copy of it?
Oh, who's that?
yes,
Robert.
the
Oh,
CDs,
Rob,
right? Yeah.
Rob 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I'm-
phenomenal.
I'm-
I actually got a chance to record him in his in the very start of his musical that he was working on. So I got to hear all those tracks before he even like put the whole screenplay together and everything.
And he had a listening party here, and we had everyone had their forms, and we're giving feedback, and talking
he
about all the
wanted
mix
us to critique it.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything wrong.
No, it was incredible.
I love his tongue-in-cheek humor. I mean, it's
great.
just so great. It's comical, and I'm not sure, like with the album, if it's those tracks that we had worked on together. But I just remember just being blown away by his musicianship and his writing.
Yeah, he's an incredible pianist, but yet he had somebody else record the piano parts.
Yeah.
Because he's a composer, okay?
Well, and he's a perfectionist in
Yeah,
what
he's
he
a
wants
perfectionist.
it to be.
And the guy is 90 years old, and he commands a room. He walks into the room, and this is Robert Nine's room.
Well,
Or what's his Rob McGilton? Isn't that his that's his stage name, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Rob McGilton is what he's going by. What his album is titled under?
All right.
All right, well, Craig, you got to get out of
Yeah,
here.
I gotta get out of
We
here.
don't want to hold you up
Making it harder
anymore.
for me to get out
I
of
was
here.
just
Thank you for
locking
announcing
you
that.
in.
Didn't mean to keep you.
Yeah, no, you guys keep going, and make sure to catch the dinosaurs up at 49 degrees north if you're looking for something to do today.
There you go.
yes. All right,
Thank
drive
you, Craig.
safe, Craig.
I will, fast.
Yay!
which it is our pleasure
safe.
to play with Dino Armendariz
Yes.
and with Don Chilcott. Both have
That's right.
incredible histories as musicians.
Well, Dino met us at one of those jam sessions early on in Valley, and we just clicked. I mean, I asked him if he was interested in a project, and of course he was. And I couldn't think of a better name than to name it after him, and he soars when he plays. And then he brought Don Chilcott in.
Yeah.
Because he had been living in Coeur d'Alene. That's where Don was living at the time, and I think he still lives there. But he brought him in, and it happened, and that's what jam sessions are good for building a band. If you want to start a band, show up to a jam session, find other musicians there, and see what you can come up with.
Absolutely. And even if you're just learning, playing with other musicians is the best way to learn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
You can play all you want in a room in front of your computer by yourself, but you're just not going to get that dynamic unless you're with other musicians. Craig, do I get one?
Yeah. He's giving the love.
And also watching other musicians, you can learn a lot by.
Drive safe, Craig.
You want to talk about that?
Seeing how they play and seeing the transitions and how they listen to each other.
I won't mention who they are, but Craig and I are discussing in June bringing back a familiar band that we had probably one of our most successful shows next June, and we're working on a venue and trying to figure out some really exciting stuff to do around it. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a very special announcement for a very special concert coming up. Save the date, June 29th. You're not going to want to plan anything.
Okay.
Because you're going to want to go to this event. It's going to be another Monday night show. We found actually we had pretty good response. We've done a couple Monday night shows now, and it's really a day. Apparently, people want to get out and do stuff on Mondays.
Well, there's nothing going on. Yeah.
Right. And
So
everyone
it's
has
fun.
everyone has the Mondays, and just need a pick me up. So we got something really fun planned. Really, really exciting. I can't wait. I'm getting antsy to talk about it, but I'm trying not to.
But before we close out, I just have to say, of course, everybody says so many wonderful things about the dinosaurs and playing. And of course, Sally, you're legendary as a bass player. I'm shocked that you learned at 30. That I feel like you picked up the bass at like 5 or something because people
I always wanted to play.
Yeah, she told me when we first met.
When I
that's
was
what she wanted.
17, I want to play bass.
But being a young mother,
right,
of 3 children.
Oh yeah.
It took a while to get to it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know how you had time. Did. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I did too.
Yeah.
I am too. The bass probably helps drown out the noise with all the kids around.
Actually, they were listening in, and they've told me that it was all that music that they were surrounded with coming up, and that they were natural to it. They just fit in their life because it was around them all the time. Same was true when I was very little. Yeah. My mother had music going all the time.
And so Craig has really, talked a lot, really extensively about how growing up with all the music around the house has really influenced him and was really a great part of his childhood growing up.
As his mother, I will say this, that Craig was a late bloomer.
Oh,
a late bloomer.
Yeah,
whatever he chose to do in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He put the hard work in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
And I have always had a lot of respect for him in that regard.
Right?
For me, growing up, music was always, I wasn't a musician, but I always loved music. It was sort of a rebellion because in my house, it was always, turn that music off, turn it down.
I'll never forget my mom, rejecting Elvis just because she watched him on TV one time, didn't like it, all right? And I told her, he's actually a gospel singer, Mom. She didn't believe me, and I got one of his gospel albums, and I played. And she goes, well, who was that? And I go, well, that's Elvis, Mom. She goes, really? Oh, I like that, she says. Yeah, see, so there you go.
I did. My mom, so my mom was a big fan of those big Vegas guys, gosh, my brain is just drawing a blank, but I know her favorite artist growing up was Engelbert Humperdinck.
Okay.
And she had a whole bunch of Engelbert Humperdinck albums, 8 tracks, and that was one of the, Wayne Newton, a lot of those guys. That was a lot of what she listened to growing up, and it was, I can remember before I really had my own music collection. I remember popping a bunch of that stuff on, and my dad had some old 8 tracks of some old Janis Joplin, some old like The Who, and some of the old 60s stuff.
We were listening to jazz at that time.
Yeah. Well, we didn't miss that music, but we didn't pay that much attention to it at the time. It was only in retrospect that we realized, oh, yeah, those guys had a big influence, like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
When I first heard him, I didn't know what to think.
Yeah.
And even B.B. King said, I didn't know that a guitar could sound that way. But anyway, there you go. And he went on to influence so many others.
Oh, yeah. Well, and my dad was a police officer, and so like music in the vehicle was something that he was really uncomfortable with because like I can't hear what's going on around me if there's music playing, and he just always had this sense I have to be aware of everything around me, and music to him was a distraction from being aware of his surroundings. So
everybody has their own way of appreciating or not appreciating music.
So while I was spending my hard-earned allowance and my money I made working at a coffee shop on the weekends, building up my sound system in my little one-seater Toyota pickup, it was a one-seater by the time I got done with my sound system. but yeah, it was. My dad just loved it when I came into the driveway with the music blaring.
And the whole neighborhood knew you well, I'm sure.
Right, I'm sure, right?
I had a musical horn, my way overbuilt sound system.
Oh, how funny.
Well, music can generate nostalgia, of course.
Oh, it can.
Both good memories and bad. I actually had a person come up to me and said, don't ever play that song again. And I go, why not?
Wow.
Well, they didn't explain, but I'm pretty sure it was because they associated that song with a bad experience that they'd had.
Yep.
And it can happen.
Yep.
It wasn't the song. It was the bad experience they had.
Exactly.
And it brought back that memory.
We've all had those. I've got a few songs that I have a hard time listening to, So,
but there's so many great ones.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be negative. Most often it's just the opposite.
Oh
Happy
yeah,
thoughts.
The good outweighs the bad a million to one.
Absolutely.
All right, well, you know what? That is our time for the show.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys so much for coming in today. Really appreciate it.
Our pleasure.
And it was again when I brought up Tom, Dr. Jazz, it was. It just occurred to me we've had 2 days in a row now our 2 longest running DJs on the air 2 days in a row. So big,
wow.
Thank you guys for all you've done.
Well, I'm so glad to hear
the
he's
community.
doing better too. I was really fearful for him because I'd heard all the bad news and
thanks to everyone for keeping the radio station going for how many years now?
We're going to be teenagers this year. Actually, no, we had our 15th birthday last year. This year KCHW gets her driver's license.
Whoa.
We'll be driving soon.
March 12th, actually, we're going to have, I haven't looked at the calendar yet. I don't know if that lies on a Saturday, but whatever the closest Saturday is to March 12th, we're going to do a pancake breakfast. It's an annual tradition here. We'll have We'll have some entertainment, some free pancakes, sausage. The coffee will be hot and some.
They were pretty good
juice.
last year.
Yeah.
So the closest Saturday to the 12th this year is the 14th. March 12th is on a Thursday.
There you go.
So it'll be the 14th then.
March 14th, Pie Day. Ooh, that's perfect. Maybe we'll have some pie.
That works.
Oh, we should.
Right, quiche. We can have like quiche for breakfast. That's a pie. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a pie. It counts. It has a crust, right?
Right?
Egg pie. I love it. All right. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. You guys have any parting words of wisdom for everybody?
Swing loose.
There you go. Sally, anything you want to say?
I'm speechless.
Oh. I would like to say, Sally, that I absolutely love you. You've been one of the doing this. I've met a lot of wonderful people, and everybody's my favorite. But you especially have been a shining light in my life since I've started this.
Well, and I'm happy to be a part of the radio station in any small way I can when I do.
Absolutely, I feel like you're my own mom at this point, Sally. Will you adopt me?
I just adopted 2 daughters, so another son is fabulous.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, so the lineup's full. Sorry, there's a waiting list.
All right.
You got to see the bouncers at the door.
Our pleasure to come on, and we'll do it anytime you like.
Absolutely. Yay. Well, I want to thank you guys out there for listening, too. Everyone out there online tuning in, everybody on the radio, and you can also tune in right here tonight on KCHW. As we said, Mark won't be on the air tonight. I've got an old archived episode of his where he'll be playing in his stead.
All right.
Then from 8 to 10 p.m., we have the Psychedelic Era with the Hermit. Then from 10 to 11, we're going to stick around with the Hermit for Days of Confusion. Of course, don't forget Winterfest tomorrow. We'll see you out there. Yes. It's going to be a great one. We've got some great music. We've got the Veterans Pride Band, Old Souls and Antiques, and Peach Fuzz and the Power Chill. Lots of events happening.
Lots of events. It's going to be a party.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a great time. So hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for listening. And you've been listening to the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.
It's 9:08.
Your KCHW Morning Show, made possible by a donation from God-Fearing Brothers Auto Center. God-Fearing Brothers specializes in auto services, including repair, maintenance, and detailing. They also stock a full selection of tires, make glass repairs, offer towing, and have an auto sales lot on the corner of Highway 395 and Main Street at the light. For more information, you can visit the Auto Service Center at 806 East Main in Chewelah. Find them online at godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide